Touhou Project has been a cultural phenomenon in the 21st century. By its core creators EUN, Touhou Project have supplied a span of over 30 games and 180 characters for the fan base to appreciate and create a ton of fan work. From fan fiction to fan games, almost anything could imagine. Among the many characters in the series, some characters gained a great amount of popularity in the fandom, like today's topic, Cirno. In 2002, UN released the first Touhou Project game on Windows platform. Touhou Reunimatio, the embodiment of Scarlet Devil, or Touhou 6 for short. Not only this game marked the beginning of current Touhou Project series, but also created some most celebrated characters of the whole series, including Cirno. In the embodiment of Scarlet Devil, Cirno appeared as the second boss in the game. Due to the writing style of the UN, the dialogues are rather unrelated to each, and all of them are short, like only 3 lines for each protagonist. Even with such limited character design, Cirno still managed to leave a mark inside the player's mind. For the next game, Touhou Lazala Yume Perfect Cherry Blossom, Cirno made a short appearance in the first game. This did not make any major changes to fan receptions. Her next appearance in the series, in Touhou Hanaru Tsuzuka Phantasmagoria of Flower Beauty, 2005, formed her typical characteristic in fandom creation. In the game itself, we see the classic catchphrase of Cirno, "I am the strongest," which in turn shapes her childish characteristic, as she is not a powerful character in the game, adding cuteness to her character. However, the most influential description of her characteristic is not in the main game, but rather just one line in the manual. In the manual page showing the elements of the game, most part of the instruction is normal, explaining what the elements are. There is one exception, the 9th entry, or 9 Ball, pointing at Cirno, reads 9 Ball Baka, or 9 Ball Idiot, as translated. Even though this little entry on manual could be just you and trying to add some humor to the line, what is out of everyone's expectations is that this small move could spur a whole wave of fandom creation. In 2008, iOS released one of the most phenomenal music videos of Cirno for even the whole Touhou fandom, Cirno's Perfect Math Class, which is playing in the background at this moment. Song is a rewrite of Cirno's theme song, 我填八颗影的思念, Tangoye Spurlenra. The lyrics are about Cirno leading a math class, but never makes any sensible math questions, and being repeatedly called Baka in the verse, like the part of the song just finished. Cirno's Perfect Math Class quickly spread like fire on the internet, and remains popular even to this day, so popular that iOS released a 9th anniversary edition, with yet another music video. Cirno's Perfect Math Class sets the stereotypical characteristic of Cirno in fan creation. He's childish, somewhat idiot in a sense of balance, like a little naughty kid in your neighborhood. Even though a naughty kid is unwelcome in real life, especially Asian societies, the comedy base of her story is making the naughtiness something completely different. She is lovable. Her acts are more funny than annoying. After all, she is a comedy character. We are very forgiving for comedy characters to make many kinds of mistakes. This cute childish characteristic of Cirno has been a lot more specific than the few lines we have from her voice appearance in original Touhou games or canon Cirno at that time. But how much we can say this has high fidelity to the Cirno of CUN's mind? Well, first of all, fan creations are not works that is independent to other works, not something that formed with destructive view. According to a companion to Media Fandom and Fan Studies edited by Paul Booth, Chapter 33, can split the fan-fiction assembly. Fan-fiction takes inspiration not primarily from nature, but primarily track life from pre-existing works created by others. In other words, fan-fictions are inherently a form of adaptation, with fan works of the Touhou and Cirno no exception. In the fandom is developed from the original lines written by Z-Ren, plus the 9 Beloved Baka line from the manual. Childish is credited from the lines in the game, and the music comments that line in the manual supplies for hers too, as it is mentioned multiple times. So they think Cirno as a challenge. Stupid cute little fairy is not drifting away from the canon. Also in future Touhou games involving Cirno, UN seems to have accepted the fandom characteristic convicting her the same as her fandom creation. There is also one important aspect of fan creation we should not ignore. Fan creations are created by fans, and most of the time for fans. In a way, this means that the group who produces have already been the group who are targeted, or the fans are not practicing production, but producing, a combination of production and using. The major goal of such fan creations is to use by themselves and people alike, not for a higher drive beyond the work itself. This mentality helped push the popularity of Cirno. First of all, Touhou Project is a community is friendly to fan creation. You can essentially let loose for fans to create and share their work, never bothering them with copyright infringements. This helped Touhou Project to gain enough popularity in the early years of modern internet. Secondly, Cirno has one favorable element for fan creation fans. He is a comedy character. In comparison to a serious character, comedy character has more possible actions than others, and they will never look out of place. This plus, a stupid characteristic, opens up a whole world of creations of memes or meme-like fiction, like Cirno as perfect math class. Such works can create enjoyment among fans faster than works that require serious logic or engagements, but just laugh as much as you want. Fan creations are powerful, just as we can see from Cirno and Touhou. As a form of adaptation, they cannot grow without a ground of original work. However, with just a handful of soil, they can grow out of expectation by the fertilization of the passionate fan. So will you also be part of it? Be part of the fans who creates with their love. Sometimes what we need is not the proficiency, but the will to do it.